Hi, I'm Dana and I'm with Trusted Water. In your waterborne infection prevention kit, you received a chlorine analyzer. This chlorine analyzer lets us know the amount of disinfectant present in our water samples. Depending on your water supply, you may have either received a residual chlorine analyzer or a total chlorine analyzer. In this video today, I'm going to demonstrate using the residual chlorine analyzer, but I'll point out any differences in testing procedure for the total chlorine analyzer. To begin this test, you're going to need a microcloth, your reagent, a pipette, a water sample, and your cuvette. I've already collected my water sample, but if you haven't done so, please reference the sample collection video available on our page to do so for yourself. To begin this very simple test, I'm first going to hold down the on-off button on my residual chlorine analyzer. The screen will then read idle, suggesting it's ready for testing. I'll take my cuvette as well as my water sample, and I'm going to open my cuvette first. I'm doing so because the longer my sample is open, the more chlorine is available to escape. With my sample open, I'll pick up my pipette, take water, and then distribute it into my cuvette. I'll do so only to the point of the black line. I can now close my sample, set it to the side, and I'll close my cuvette as well. At this point, I'm going to pick up my microcloth and wipe off any fingerprints that may have gotten on my cuvette. Now, I'll open the lid, place the cuvette inside, close the lid, and I'm going to hold down the blank button. It'll take a second, and now my instrument is zeroed out and ready to read my actual sample. I'll open the lid here, remove the cuvette, and then I'm going to pick up my reagent. I'm going to give a couple quick taps to ensure that all of the reagent is at the bottom of the vessel. And then, where the perforated mark is, I'm going to open my reagent. I'll then open my cuvette, pour my reagent inside, close my cuvette, and I'm going to shake my cuvette until all of the reagent is dissolved. I don't want to see any remaining reagent on the bottom of the cuvette, and I want it to be evenly distributed. I'll go back and forth like this a few times, but I won't shake it aggressively as I don't want to create any microbubbles in my sample. You'll begin to see it turn this light pink if chlorine is present. I'll continue to do so until everything is dissolved. Once I believe everything is dissolved in my water sample, I'm going to take it, set it down, and I'm going to wait 20 seconds. Were I to be using the total chlorine analyzer, I would mix the reagent in the same exact way, but once I set it down, I would instead need to wait for 3 minutes. This is the only difference in testing procedure for the two instruments. With 20 seconds passed, I'll pick up my cuvette once more, use my microcloth to wipe off any potential fingerprints, and then I will place my cuvette back into the instrument. I'll close the cap, and this time I'm going to press read. The instrument will begin to read my sample, and as you can see displayed on the screen, it was 0.83. Remember to record your results. To finish testing, I will open this lid, remove the cuvette with my sample, close the lid, and hold down the on-off button to turn the instrument off. As you can see, it says off, and the display goes blank. There are no specific disposal requirements for the water with reagent. You're more than welcome to just pour it down the sink. Once you've done so, dry out your cuvette with a paper towel before placing it back in the kit. Higher levels of chlorine mean there's more disinfectant available to kill bacteria in the water sample. For any questions on inserting the batteries or general troubleshooting, please refer to the instruction manual found inside your kit.